Right, well, hello, here we are again, and we're just trying to get everything set up here at the moment, so just give us a few moments, we'll get that sorted out. Just trying to get all the audio and everything else sorted out. We're a little bit late getting my tea this evening, so yeah, here we go again. Leeds United versus Fulham. It's Leeds at home by the sound of it, and from what I'm reading at the moment, there are 6 changes that Jesse's made to the starting lineup, and I'm just going to go through those in a moment, and I'll post them in a little ticker across the bottom once I've got those organised. It sounds like he's literally completely swapped the team around from certainly the previous game against Arsenal. Not sure what happened against Leicester. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit unwell at the moment, not feeling great, not feeling myself, just a little bit of cold and stuff going around where I work, so it's not great, unfortunately. I'm just going to tune in here and just see what the deal is with this stream. Have we got good audio? Are we on point, or do we need to be making any adjustments? And are we on point, or do we need to be making any adjustments? Yeah, the audio's there, but it's poor quality at the moment, so we're just going to try and crank that up a little bit. If you just give us a moment, we'll get that sorted out. Yeah, let's give that a little whirl. Does that sound any better? This is an audio test live on YouTube. What's going on? Oh no, don't tell me we've lost the signal. And are we on point, or do we need to be oh my god, that's awful. Yeah, the audio's there, but it's poor quality at the moment, so we're just going to try and crank that up. Give us a minute. If you just give us a moment, we'll get that sorted out. Yeah, let's give that a little whirl. Does that sound any better? This yes, it does. Audio test live on YouTube. Much better. Right, we're getting on with it, guys. We're not far away from kick-off now. About I think looks like it's about 20 minutes away. Is it something like that? Yeah, not too shabby at the moment. I'm just hoping that we see a good result. A result today will do. I don't care about the performance. We need the points, and I'll just read this for you. It says Leeds United take on Fulham in the Premier League this afternoon. Jesse has made 6 changes. Struijk is back in today's squad. Ayling and Sam Greenwood make the first Premier League starts of the season. Cooper, Rodrigo and Aaronson make it back into the starting 11. Meslier remains in goal. And Captain Cooper, I shit you not, Captain Cooper, Liam Cooper is the captain today. I mean, I don't know if I'm convinced that that's a good thing, to be honest with you, but the jury's out on that one. Roca is joined by Greenwood in the midfield, whilst Aaronson and Sinisterra, Harrison and Rodrigo cover the attacking positions. Substitutes are Bamford, Kristensen, Klich, Firpo, Gelhardt, Summerville, Llorente, Gyabi, and the reserve keeper there is Robles. Is it Robles? I'm not too sure. We're gonna find out in a minute anyway, aren't we? So we're just gonna get a little ticker going across for that. So I'll just get it moving, get the stream moving, get everything up to speed. Just in case anybody has joined me on a on a lazy Sunday afternoon, I'm hoping that we just get a result. All we care about, lads, is a result. If you're listening, or you come across this stream, you know, that's all I care about. Starting 11, there we go. Meslier, keeper, Ayling, Koch, Cooper, Aaronson at the back, Roca, Harrison, Rodrigo, Struijk, Sinisterra, Greenwood, substitutes Robles, goalkeeper, Firpo, Bamford, Summerville, Llorente, Gyabi and Kristensen. Alright, so now what I do normally on my streams is, because some people don't know, I try to make the information as easy as possible. For anybody coming in, so they could see that I'm trying my best to give a good stream, so people can see that now hopefully in the description, if I can save those changes. Right, okay, let's not do that then. The broadcast is I can't change the start time. Right, okay, yes, okay, so right, well we'll skip out of that then. I'm just going to go in there and sort that out for everybody. So yeah, if you've got any opinions, shove them in the comments box. I'm always delighted to hear from anybody. Last week, I don't know if any of you joined my stream, but I was getting trolled by some Arsenal fan, and he had a few choice words about Leeds, and it'd have been nice to have a bit of backup there. But anyway, I ended up getting absolutely trolled on that one, and yeah, it wasn't. What can I say? It wasn't great. When I say trolled, I mean like literally just totally like some guy telling me how poor Leeds were, etc, etc. I'm limited by some features on YouTube here for this stream, so apologies for that. I'm just gonna put that team sheet in on the comments box, and then everybody can see it, I think. Yeah, make it nice and easy for people to see. So yeah, hello if you're just joining us. Team lineup has been announced. We are awaiting the coverage to start from Elland Road at the moment, from the TV company, the TV operator, whatever they want to call themselves, and I can't change the description. That's a bit of a bummer, because I've scheduled this screen. Oops, no, it's not made for kids. Absolutely not. No, don't. I mean, kids, if they come in, they come in. If they don't come in, that's all the better for me, to be honest with you. There we go. So just updating tags, titles, descriptions, all the doing all the YouTube stuff while in the background while we're just waiting. I'm gonna go over now and see what's going on. If you've got any comments, you want to tell us a bit of something, maybe you've got some opinion, maybe you disagree with me. I hope you don't. If you agree with me, even better. Just gonna get the stream up and running in a moment, and then it doesn't look like we've got a broadcast just at the moment, and I'll soon tell you what's going on. As soon as I see anything, I'll let you know. There we go, Premier up. Yeah. Now a lot of people keep asking me, what streaming service do you use? I'm in Indonesia at the moment. So I use a local streaming service. It's a paid for service, so I do pay for it, and it's a service that's called what's it called? Hang on a minute while I just concentrate here and just getting that puppy fired up. It's called video.com. Alright, it's VIDIO.com, and that's the streaming service in Indonesia for the Premier League football. It's run by the Premier League. Usually we get some decent punditry on there. It can be quite good. Sometimes it can be pretty naff, to be honest with you. a bit like Paul Merson, isn't it? Plenty is said about him on the Leeds fan page. Do you want the Fulham lineup? Shall I put the Fulham lineup in there as well? I think we better add, aren't we, in case I get any Fulham fans coming in. Yeah, so just waiting for all that to be confirmed right now. It's already been confirmed. We're just waiting for. Just gonna get that typed in, and then once it's done, got some decent players there, and there's a bit of. I mean, they give Villa a bit of an hiding, didn't they, the other day? 21st of October, Mings, an own goal from Tyrone Mings. Mitrović is the danger man, isn't it, if he plays today? But I think Lewis Douglas, I don't know if that's 2 players or 1 player. The way it's listed here, I don't know. I'm just going to have a look. According to the Fulham website, it's 13 minutes 52 seconds to kick off. Just going to get their starting lineup. They've got Leno, Robinson, Ream, Cordova-Reid, Tosin, Willian, Reid. Another Reid. That's REED. Wilson, he's a decent player, isn't he? Palhinha, Pereira, Mitrović. Subs are Diop, Duffy, Vicentius, Kearney, Harris, Cabano, and Badu. I don't know. I'll be brutally honest. I don't know. I don't know, mate. I wish I knew, but I don't know. I just, they're a bit higher than us in the league, aren't they? We just need the points today. Please get a result. Is it Jesse's last game? Can this Leeds team pull together enough to get us a result? Can they surprise us? Yeah, can they surprise us? At the moment, it's been a good few weeks of disappointment for Leeds. I think we're just, individual errors are costing us games, as is always the story, isn't it? It's not like we're playing. I mean, we're playing all right. We should have beaten Arsenal, I thought. We were good enough for the 3 points then. Sitters missed by certain players. We're not going to mention who. We already know, don't we? So it's really disappointing. It's just, I mean, I was reading the forum page on Facebook, and the split an opinion on Jesse is it's not surprising. It is not surprising. I just hope that we can all get behind him and get, I'm sure at home today that they'll be a little bit more supportive after what he experienced down at Leicester. I don't think that was very, very nice. But it's not a game. It's not about being nice, is it? This game, it's about results. And if the results start eluding us, we're not picking the results up as often as we'd like. The fans are going to lose patience. It's only a matter of time then before the board lose patience, lose confidence in Jesse. So yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm just hopeful. That's it. That's the only way I can describe it today. I'm hopeful that we get a result. I don't care about the performance. We don't have to go out and play fancy football. We don't have to go out and smash 40-yard balls across our own defensive line. Play the simple game. Play it 1 touch, 2 touch. Keep the ball off them. and make sure you don't concede early, because you know that would be my advice. I think if Jesse asked me how would you go about this, I'm not a manager, mate. I'm just a armchair fan. Armchair fan who enjoys doing live streaming on YouTube, even if there are no subscribe or one subscriber and no watchers. It's a lonely world, isn't it? Sometimes. Right, I'm just updating that description for Fulham, because obviously there are two teams in this game. I can't just comment about Leeds all the time. So I'll just put. There we go. Yeah, Fulham. There we go. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna have a little break. I'm gonna get a cup of tea before game kicks off. At the moment, the live stream has not started yet, so we're just, we're usually on point here in Indonesia. We've got about 9 minutes. I'm assuming it should start any minute right now. According to this, the stream starts in 4 minutes, so that's a little update on that one for you. All right, so that's that. We'll just go. Put the little cover sheet on wherever it is. There we go. Watch along. I'll put a little overlay on there. And once this is on, I'm just gonna pop a bit of music on and make a cup of tea, and I'll be right back. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, that's a bit naff, isn't it? Oh well. That's it. Exit full screen. There we go. Right, I'll just leave that as it is. Okay. Right, hello, welcome. If you're just joining us, we're just waiting for the stream to get started now, and it's looking like it has actually. Oh, they've put another. Oh, they've put an advert on. We've just got to watch a boatload. I mean, you pay for this, and the firing the Qatar World Cup down our throats, trying to get us to. Subscribe to the new package. Oh dear. Oh no. Are we still live? Ah! Is it working? Don't tell me I've lost the signal. Oh my god, that's awesome. Right, I'm just going to refresh this stream and see what's going on. Is it going to work or not? There we go. Yeah, it's come back. I think they've. Yeah. Yeah, it's just stabilising, I think, and just they're just sorting out a few bits and bobs before. Just before kick-off. Cooper is on the halfway line. Just telling you what I'm seeing here is there's a bit of chit-chat going on between the match officials. The Leeds players are huddled up just outside the centre half. Yeah, it's just stabilising. finalising, I think. They're just sorting out a few bits and bobs before just before kick-off. Coop. Yeah. Just letting you know, it looks like it's Reid. He's gonna take. Fulham are taking the kick off, and it's just Reid on his own. It looks like he's gonna play it straight back to one of his other players. He's not gonna place a sideways or forward ball. Bit of an unusual way to kick off a game, I think. He's stood in the Leeds half and slots it straight back to their defence. And they've tried to launch it straight down the Leeds corner flag, and Leeds have cut it out. And there's a foul already. 16 seconds and it's Willian on Jack Harrison. I wonder if anyone had a fiver on that. Anthony Taylor is the man in charge today, so who knows what to expect. A bit of confusion between the central defenders there. Mitrović trying to pounce on it, but he was a bit too slow. Ball gets rushed up. It's down the right hand side for a Fulham throw-in just by the halfway line, and apparently the weather there is pretty bad by the sound of it. A lot of rain, a lot of wind going on. I mean, you tell me in the comments if that's right. Maybe you want to comment and tell me something else. There's a bit of Leeds are attacking here. They're down the left, and a misplaced pass has meant that the attack comes to an end. It gets punted up to Cooper on the halfway line, who plays a couple of balls, and then it goes back to Meslier. Koch. Aaronson on the halfway line. Some slack passing from Leeds in this midfield already, and Fulham are pressing the Leeds midfield. Willian, wasn't he the ex Chelsea player? You comment, guys, let me know you're in, you're watching, enjoying, not enjoying, whatever it is. Ayling's looks like he's taken a bit of a knock. He's got up, he's walking around, he looks in some discomfort. There's a bit of a hold up in play going on here while that's been sorted out. And the ball's now back alive with Koch. Plays it down the line and it gets cut out. Not a very good ball, to be honest with you. Harrison were a bit slow getting to it, and again, it's Leeds' old problem of passing, isn't it? I mean, what are they doing all week on the training pitch? Passing looks terrible. Is it just because they're under pressure from the Fulham players? Well, I mean, even if they are, they should be drilled like Bielsa had them drilled. That, quick passing, slick, accurate passing, and we're just not seeing that at the moment. I think that's what a lot of our problems have been. We're not accurate enough, especially with the passing, and these are the little things in get every game that costs us the points, isn't it? So yeah. Ball now down the Fulham right hand side. Cooper's over there. He's defending. He's trying to mark out Mitrović. Mark him out of the game. Throw-in's taken, it's down the line, and Struijk is marking his man. Roca's playing. I did hear some talk. Another quick pass there to Sinisterra, and he fails to control the ball, and it goes out for another Fulham throw. It's about level with the Leeds 18-yard box. It's taken, and it's a Leeds free kick, a foul there on, I think it was Roca. Aaronson's taking it quickly. Ayling, it's gone across the back four. Koch with a clip over the back. Harrison squared to Roca. Ayling back to Meslier. Just turning the AC down here at the minute. It's a bit warm in this little room. A lot of heat coming off the computer and what have you. Yeah, ball's been knocked around by the back four at the minute. It's not going for. It's just started going forward. Sinisterra is down the left hand side and he's trying to take a couple of players on. He passes it back. Goes back to Cooper. Cooper plays a long crossfield ball to Ayling. And he's on the right hand side is Ayling and he picks it up nicely. Passes it to I think is it Rodrigo? Could be. Yeah. Willian's seeing plenty of action so far this first half. Rodrigo, yeah. Back heels it to Greenwood, whips it into Sinisterra. Sinisterra just gets beaten by the man, and Leeds are really putting the pressure on Fulham here. Come on! Aaronson, Aaronson clips a little ball into the front post, and it's scrambled away by the Fulham defenders. Harrison and Aaronson teaming up there nicely too. Why didn't Jack just smash that? He had a real opportunity just to smash it. Greenwood's causing all sorts of trouble for the Fulham back line. I've got to say, first couple of appearances I didn't really rate him, Greenwood, but he's maybe he's starting to change my mind. Maybe he wasn't really played in right positions to start with. Maybe, I don't know. Played really well there. Good bit of play from Greenwood, well in. Leeds are really cranking up the pressure now. Sinisterra down the left. Picks up a crossfield ball. It's Roca. It's quickly closed down by 3 Fulham midfielders. Cooper plays one down the line and it's down to Struijk. Sinisterra is down the outside. Crosses it and it's just, he can't do anything. Roca can't do anything with, Rodrigo can't do anything with that. He's surrounded and quickly closed down in the box. Struijk with a shove in the back and Fulham win a free kick inside their own penalty box. Come on, Leeds. In case you're wondering, I am just checking in on the stream. I have got another device. If you're wondering who that other person is watching, that's me watching myself. I'm not a big-headed bugger, but I just want to see that everything looks alright. That's all I'm worried about. Ball's being scrambled through the midfield and Sinisterra picks it up again on the left. He's assessing his options. He loses the ball and then Fulham pick it up and they're coming tearing away at pace at Leeds, but there's enough cover back now for Leeds. Rodrigo. Yeah, I mean, the commentator there just said desperate to get their noses in front. Getting the noses in front and keeping it in front for the full 90 minutes is a different thing. 8 minutes 20 on the clock, in case you're wondering. And Struijk with a throw in. Down to Aaronson. He can't collect the ball. It's kicked out by the Fulham defender. People wrapped up nice and warm there in their big jackets and coats. It must be a pretty horrific day for the weather, I think. A better day than yesterday, though, so I'm told. I don't know. You tell me in chat if you agree, disagree. If you're there, if you're not there, tell me where you are. You know, I'll always give you a little shout out on my channel. Greenwood in the middle of the park. Pass it to the left, Struijk. Down the line to Sinisterra. Aaronson. Greenwood smashes it, and it's not good. High, wide and mighty, I think that's the phrase. He just leans back on it and he just smashes it, and it just goes whizzing straight over the crossbar. Jesse's strolling up and down his touchline, down his area there, and he's got his arms folded, not saying much at the minute. There is a guy sat there though. It looks like Bielsa. It's a Bielsa look-alike in the pit, in the ground. Great guy Bielsa, wasn't he? Cooper plays the ball to Struijk, who he hopes he's going to run onto it. Struijk just looks at him, and the communication there was non-existent. He's literally just rolled that out for a Fulham throw-in under no pressure, and we've given him the ball. And we talk about individual errors and stuff like that. Alright, well, it's alright when it's on the halfway pit line, innit? But nobody notices. You won't get away with that when it's on the edge of our 18-yard box. Fulham don't seem to be... They seem to be trying to slow the game down at the minute. Not taking up all the time with the throw-in. Sort of wandering around like a lost cause at the minute, and if that's the case, that's their game plan. You know, we need to be taking full is on the halfway line, just telling you, full advantage of that, I think. Yeah, there's nobody watching, so it don't really matter, does it? I can have a cup of tea. Ball's been there's been a bit of a challenge there on the Fulham number 6. It's Roca who's clobbered him by the look of it, and it's Reid, and he's got up gingerly to his gingerly. Pardon the pun, sorry about that, Reid. He's got up gingerly. He's been absolutely clattered there. Taken from behind the knees by the look of it. He's gone down. Free kick to Fulham. It's played long and low into the Leeds box, and a header into space by Koch in the Leeds box still. It gets smashed out by Cooper again. Aaronson trying to pursue the ball on the halfway line. Willian picks it up. He's on the left hand side. Ayling's stuck with him, but I don't think Ayling's got the pace to match William. If William gets a free few yards, you've got to be hoping that Ayling's going to try and drop off a little bit and not get done too easily. "13 minutes on the clock. If you're just joining me, hello, welcome. And Fulham are attacking down their left side now, marked out by 3-4 Leeds players. Aaronson's come to join in. He's trying to retrieve the ball. He does cover some yardage, does Aaronson. Fit guy. And Fulham play it back. They're playing a bit of a possession game at the minute. They're playing quite well, and a really smart ball down to the left hand side. It's crossed in at the back post. Reid, and it's cleared off the line by Roca. Oh my God! What are we doing? What are we doing? I thought it were in. He should have done better. Reid will be absolutely smacking himself for that. He should have finished. What an opportunity for Fulham, and he's at the back post. Is nobody marking him? And luckily, Roca's seen the danger smartly and got over, sliding challenge, and it's cleared away. Dear me. Leeds are trying to play back into the. I just can't get over how shit that that defending was. Who's at left back? Oh, hang on, we don't have a left back. Victor, get a left back bought in January. Aaronson and Harrison linking up down the Leeds right. They're joined by Ayling. Aaronson again, he's muscled off the ball. Fulham picking up. It's being passed around in their 18-yard box at the minute and then cleared long to the halfway line. Koch brings down, I think, is it the Fulham player? It looks like Mitrović has gone down a bit too easily for the referee there, and the referee's played on. Sinisterra caught offside, unfortunately. A combination of Aaronson and Koch have saved the day for Leeds United. They've stopped us from going 1-0 down, and we can't afford to be slack like that at the back against any side. Ball's kicked up by Meslier. It's on the halfway line now. Roca plays it square to Koch. Koch plays a long ball to the right hand side. Ayling's going to try and head it back in field to Harrison. Harrison now back to Ayling. Ayling plays a long ball back to Koch. Koch under no pressure passes it over to Cooper. He's back deep in the Leeds half, and Koch tries to build again going forward. Harrison just can't slide and get that ball. Aaronson again, he's chasing that ball all over the place. Is he tiring himself out too early in a game? Can he last the pace of a 90 minutes? A long ball from the Fulham left back. It's gone all the way down to the right hand side, and Reid's picked it up smartly, passes it back, but Sinisterra made a nice interception there for Leeds. It's all over the place. Aaronson again, I don't know. Again, he's running and running and running, but he's not getting much of the ball, is he? Should he be man marking a little bit closer? Should he be a bit more touch tight on these Fulham players? And Fulham look like they're finding the space in the Leeds 18-yard box. It's crossed over by Reid, and it's not met by anybody. It flashes over everybody's head, and it's gone for a Leeds goal kick. It's a good job. The cross had way too much on it. He put way too much on it, and intended it for Mitrovic's head. There's no doubt about that in my mind. He's looking for hoping Mitrović is going to be there or thereabouts, and Mitrović is thankfully nowhere near. Too much on the cross. It's out for a Meslier goal kick. It's all up by Meslier. It's back on the halfway line. Fulham are now in possession, and the space available on this pitch to both teams is enormous. Leeds just don't seem to be. I don't know. Are we sitting back a little bit? We don't seem to be pressuring the ball like we did do against when we played Arsenal. Another Reid's gone down again. Reid is heavily involved in this game. Roca's got the measure of him. Sinisterra over and Harrison's in. Harrison! It's gone out and it's come back off the bar and Rodrigo's got a goal. Fucking yes! I was just going to go absolutely mental at Jack Harrison for missing that and missing an absolute sitter unmarked. He's smashed it, it's taken some sort of deflection, and thank the Holy Lord, it's come back to Rodrigo and it's in the back of the net. Yes! He's tried to hit it with his left foot. It's spun up off the Fulham defender, high into the air, over the keeper, over the final defender, and Rodrigo's come in and just nodded it in at the back post. I thought it'd gone out for a goal kick, and it hasn't. It's come down, and Rodrigo somehow's got there and just nodded it in the net. I can't believe it. Thank God for that. Yes! He's trying to hit it with his left foot. It's spun up off the Fulham defender, high into the air, over the keeper, over the final defender, and Rodrigo's come in and just nodded it in at the back post. I thought it'd gone out for a goal kick, and it hasn't. It's come down, and Rodrigo somehow's got there and just nodded it. What an unusual... I'm just watching this back on the replay and I can't believe what I'm saying. And I've got a bit of a lag on the stream at the minute, and maybe the internet can't cope with my screaming voice yelling down the line. Oh my God! Win probability: Leeds 71%, draw 20%, and Fulham win 9% now. And Fulham are nowhere near us. And that is a terrible, terrible pass to Sinisterra from Roca, I think it is. Rodrigo is... I'm just watching this back on the replay and I can't believe what I'm saying. And I've got a bit of a lag on the stream at the minute. And maybe Aaronson to Harrison, what a quality ball. He's taken two touches and then he tries to get it on his left foot. The defender comes sliding across. The ball goes looping high. At this point, I think it's gone out, and round comes Rodrigo under a little bit of pressure from the defenders, and he just nods it in, a smart little nod. And it's Leeds United 1, Fulham 0. Have some of that. The referee's called a delay on the proceedings. There's something going on, and I don't believe what I'm seeing. I think someone's collapsed in the sandwich. Medical crews have been called over. There's a spectator, I think, that's gone down there. The crowd are appealing for assistance. It's over in the south-east corner, I think that is, in the wedge. The stewards are up there, and it looks like it could be a medical matter. Someone's collapsed in the sandwich. Yeah, there's something going on there in the southeast corner. If you're in the southeast corner, or you know someone in the southeast corner, what is going on? Comment. I mean, how I haven't had an heart attack after watching that going, I don't know. Jesse's There's definitely something going on in that southeast corner of the stand. It's distracted the players a little bit. Cooper clears the ball out. initially it looked like somebody had collapsed, but or had fallen over or something. And the Leeds fans are screaming and yelling their year's worth of instructions. The Leeds players, 60-year-old guys there with the glasses and walking sticks. Fulham have picked the ball up. They're in a dangerous position here at the edge of the 18-yard box, and he luckily gets cut out by Roca, who passes it over to Rodrigo, Harrison plays it up to Aaronson, but it's just dispossessed by the Fulham defence there. Pereira running forward. It's down left side now to Willian, and Ayling's trying to keep up with him. Willian just goes past Ayling as if he wasn't even there. Just a little step over, and he just ghosted straight past Ayling. Corner for Fulham, and Pereira's just put it straight on. Who do you think's head? Mitrović is just nodded that straight in. Meslier's stud is concreted to the ground, and it's just gone straight past him. A really smartly whipped in corner ball to the near post with pace, and it's just perfect for Mitrovic's height. I don't even think he needs to jump. He just literally looks at it, and yep. It's just there. He just glances it. Ayling's trying to mark him, but he's got no chance. Mitrović takes a couple of steps forward to meet it, and Ayling's nowhere near him. It 1-1 Fulham. It's because the commentator now saying, I can't tell who it is. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's saying, Leeds can't hold on to a lead for more than a few minutes. La la la. It's because we're shit in defence. That's why we've got a mediocre defence that's just not up to a Premier League job. Yeah, Mitrović just left Ayling there, just took a few steps forward as the ball's coming in. A little nod and a twist of the neck, and boom, it's straight in the back of the goal. Willian's brought down under pressure from Greenwood. Probabilities: 43% Leeds for the win, 32 for the draw. Fulham 25% now for the win. I mean, I don't know who dreams this stuff up, but I mean, there's obviously some mileage in it. I mean, what a slack goal to give away. I mean, everybody could see it was coming. You get a corner ball. Who's the first person you're going to aim at? Mitrović. Is it? Probably the only player they've got in that team that can head a ball. Cordova-Reid goes down under pressure from Struijk, and I think Struijk has won the free kick. Callum Wilson, is it Callum Wilson? He's over there having a bit of a chat with the ref. And the ref, Cordova-Reid, has gone down, and the ref has said that he's gone down way too easily, and it's actually a dive. And somehow Struijk has got us a free kick. Aaronson and Greenwood have stood over it. Thankfully, there's not the Harrison and Aaronson tapping on the head and all this other mumbo jumbo that we seem to be getting involved with. It's an unusual free kick for us to win. I didn't think we'd won that as a free kick. It's a smart ball in and a really great opportunity blocked by the Fulham defence. And then Fulham have smashed it forward. There's nobody back for Leeds. And it's 1-on-1 against Meslier. Meslier saves it smartly down to his left-hand side. What are we doing at the back? It's fucking suicidal, is that? How on earth has he been allowed to get through and run into literally the entire Leeds half unopposed? It's unbelievable. The defence has fallen apart. Willian's going down the left now. The Leeds defenders, where are they? There's nobody anywhere near him. What an opportunity for Fulham. Totally squandered. There should be 2-1 up by now. There's nobody on the halfway line. The problem there was nobody on the halfway line for Leeds United. Everybody's in the final third of the Fulham half. And Fulham just smacked one straight up the park, low and with a bit of pace on it. Ball got caught up by halfway line, and I'm not kidding. We're shit. Fulham are absolutely destroying us here going forward. I'm going to lose my tonsils or my voice box is going to break. I can feel the pain in my throat. And the Leeds United defence, it's a good job I'm not managing them, because I tell you what, there'd be none of this woke shit going on. Playing at this high line, a high line. My mates here is commenting, Leeds defence plays a high line. I've commented back, we are shit. Koch. Things have settled down a little bit now. Leeds are in possession. I'm still alive, and Koch plays a long ball over the middle to Rodrigo. He tries to pull it out of the air, but he makes a cock up of that. It goes back to the Fulham midfielders. They're playing it out nice and smartly. They're finding plenty of space on this massive Ellen Road pitch. Not like that toilet Craven Cottage. Willian down the left-hand side. He's got the ball. They're about 40 yards out now. Reid plays it to the right. Brings in the other Reid, and he's crosses it in from the right-hand side. Mitrović! He's just missed and cut out by Koch, I think. Thankfully, Koch didn't. Thankfully, he didn't run in front of Koch there. If he had have done, it's 2-1, no doubt at all. A really quality ball in from Fulham, and it's quite obvious there. You know, if you haven't got it now, Jesse, this is exactly what we're going to have to put up with for the entire afternoon. Cross after cross after cross. They're going to just look for Mitrović. Aaronson, I don't know what he was doing there, trying to play a ball, an over-the-head ball, and it wasn't very good. Ball finds its way back to Meslier, rolls it out to Koch. Ayling on the right. Back to Koch. Koch and Cooper having a bit of an interchange there. Greenwood. Koch. I mean, the amount of times I mentioned Robbie Koch's name, you'd think he's some sort of Stevie Gerrard. I mean, he's supposed to be centre-back. He's had a lot of touches. And Luke Ayling's getting done again by Willian, but luckily the ball has eluded William and it's gone out for a throw-in. Luke Ayling's nowhere near him. If he picks that up, we're in. I'm not kidding. He's gonna have to get tight on William and make sure that he don't go anywhere fast. Sinisterra chasing the ball down on the left-hand side. The ball remains in under a challenge against Reid. He's got the ball on the left-hand side. He plays a smart little ball to Aaronson, who turns. Tries to cross it over to Aaronson, but it's cut out by the Fulham defence. Ayling comes in, chases it back. Koch again. Cooper. Ball back on the halfway line. Sinisterra there, just giving the Fulham right back a bit of a reminder that the ball there, the highlight there is just cut short because Leeds have taken a corner quickly, but it's or they've taken a free kick quickly. It's come straight back out, and Koch's picked it up again. He plays a long crossfield ball to Sinisterra, who has not anticipated that. If he'd have run for it, he'd have probably been offside anyway. And I think he was just picking himself up after a bit of a challenge there. He's probably had a bit of a sore one, a bit of a knock as he picks himself up. A slow throw in from Fulham. This lot, we could get absolutely stuffed here if we're not careful. The crowd letting the referee know about the time delaying tactics from Fulham, especially when they're taking free kicks, corners, throw-ins. They're not. They're using up every second of the game during this time. Rodrigo plays a ball in from the left, and it's cut out by the keeper. Leno picks it up. Reid. And a really good challenge from Sinisterra. Picks it up. And Struijk's chasing it back to Reid. Reid thubs it out. It's gone for another Leeds throw-in. Throw-in's taken. It's gone all the way back to Cooper. Koch. Koch again. Greenwood. Ayling tries to play one touch down the line and it just gets intercepted by the Fulham defender. Koch again. I mean, I think he's going to be man of the match, is Koch, if we're not careful. So he's had so many touches this half. Sinisterra, lovely ball over the top to Sinisterra, and Struijk comes running in, tries to play a quick 1-2. It gets cut out by Fulham defence. Ball down the back with Cooper now. He plays a long ball to the right hand side, and it's cut out again. Willian picks it up, plays a smart ball, but it's and Cooper's gone in and he's absolutely hammered. He's just hammered the Fulham player there. It's number 18 who's down. I'm just trying to see who that is. Unfortunately, my description hasn't updated. The Fulham number 18, he's got up. he can feel that one. It's Andreas. Is Andreas, and he is He ain't going to be on the pitch for much longer, I don't think. That was savage. Cooper came in there. I mean, he's got a yellow card. It probably could have been a red. Balls played, free kicks played down to me. I think Mitrović, and Mitrović is offside, but he started limping. Please go off, Mitrović.
You can feel that one. It's Andreas. It's Andreas, and he ain't going to be on the pitch for much longer, I don't think. That was savage.
Dirty Leeds, dirty Leeds, dirty Leeds. Ball's kicked up now. Sinisterra's picked it up. He's on the left hand side. Nudges it through the Fulham player's legs, and the referee Anthony Taylor has called a foul, I think, on Sinisterra. I think it looks like he's probably got a knock in the head, but the linesman's also got his flag up for an offside against Leeds, and the medical team are on. For Leeds. Sinisterra, I think he's been trodden on his foot by Palhinha. So plays held up yet again. 41 minutes 10 seconds on the clock. And the Leeds players have gone over to Jesse for a drink. So the Fulham players, there's a little bit of a break in play here for the treatment of Sinisterra. The players are taking a bit of a drinks break. I'm not kidding. I mean, by rights, he should be straight off the pitch to receive treatment, and gameplay goes on, doesn't it? But I don't think looking at Sinisterra, I don't think he's going to continue, and I'd be surprised if he comes out for the second half. 42 minutes on the clock at the moment at Elland Road. I don't think Sinisterra wants to go off, but I think they're gonna have to enforce a change, because he's not himself apparently. There've been a couple of occasions where they've played the ball to him and he's not wanted the ball, looking as if he's sort of injured, I think. It's an interrupted end to this first half, and Mitrović has gone down. Go off, Mitrović. And I said that he wasn't. I said he was limping around a few minutes ago, and now he's gone down, and we're probably going to have a good 5-6 minutes injury time on this game, I think, by the look of it. With these players suddenly falling down like flies. Slight drizzle at Elland Road at the minute. And what's happened to me? Mitrović has come running in. He's running against Robin Koch, and he's landed awkwardly, I think on his side, on his hip probably. And he's done himself in. And if he goes off, that'll be a big relief to Leeds United. And just getting it confirmed now, 3 extra minutes. 3 extra minutes of injury time. I don't know how the refs calculated that. It should probably be more like 5 or 6, I think. But Mitrović goes off the pitch and then has returned back to the field of play. Leno picks up the ball and he plays a long goal kick. Picks the ball up, plays it straight down the park. It's headed back out by Cooper. Mitrović coming back from an offside position, and it's a Leeds free kick. Koch takes the free kick for Leeds. Cooper, Struijk into Greenwood. Sinisterra on the left hand side plays a quick one straight down the line. It's Roca, but his touch is too heavy. The ball goes out for a goal kick. I mean, it's the obvious playbook, isn't it? From any team looking to play Leeds United or playing Leeds United, it's the same old, and it's right. Well, they've got no left back, so thump as much as you can down the left, down the Leeds left. I'd be surprised if they don't put Willian down there later on. And try and unpick them from that left hand side, because it's a really weak left side defensively. Is that for Leeds? Fulham dithering on the ball at the back. Leeds not keen to press them. It's a long ball down the Fulham right. Again, the Leeds left. So Sinisterra's there. Rodrigo, Greenwood, Struijk to. Is it Roca? Roca, yeah. Plays it over. Long ball to Ayling. He goes running straight into Willian and just bulldozes him down. And William's gone down holding his head. Does a couple of rolls. And Anthony Taylor's getting the yellow card out here. I don't know if there's anything Ayling could have done about that. He's running at pace, full pace. He's got his eyes on the ball. He wins the ball just ahead of Willian, I think. Has he got a yellow card for that? I think he probably has. Just a minute, we'll get that. Yeah, Willie, it's probably a yellow card, is that? It flicks back up off Willian onto Ayling's head, and Ayling goes straight through him, I think. Koch. Mitrović, Cooper. Pereira, Willian on the left hand side is quickly surrounded by Leeds players. Sinisterra's trying to track the ball. He's on the halfway line now. A long ball from Ream, and it's gone out for a Leeds United throw in. And that's it, half time. Half time, well, a strange freaky goal for Leeds United puts them ahead 1-0 from a Jack Aaronson shot that spooned up off the Fulham defender. It looked like it had gone out for a corner ball, but Rodrigo came in round the back unopposed and just nodded it in as if, nobody'd seen him, nobody picked him up, and I think there's probably a bit of indecision in the Fulham defence and goalkeeper positions there. And then a very, very smart header from their danger man Mitrović from a corner ball. He shakes Ayling off at the front post, takes a couple of steps forward, and no effort required. He just literally flicked his head around, redirected it straight past Meslier, who was concreted to the floor. a very interesting half. All in all, Fulham should be winning this game. Make no mistake. Fulham have would be deserving of the half-time lead, and Leeds United with the slack, or should I say, continuing problems in the back four, and the midfield. You know, not trying to protect the back four. We look very exposed when Fulham get that ball and start running at us, and we have to drop a little bit deeper when we have set pieces in their half. That one-on-one there, Meslier, you know, Meslier's kept us in the game, no doubt in my mind. Meslier has had a terrific half, and Leeds United should be 2, possibly 3 down. Well, definitely 3 down by now. Only because of Meslier, they're not. Right, let's go get a half-time drink, a cup of tea. And if anyone joins during that time, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're enjoying the commentary, the catch-up, etc. In just a moment. Right, back to it. The players are just back out, and apparently it's Meslier's 100th game for Leeds United, and the play's just restarted by the ref, Anthony Taylor. So yeah, it finds its way back to Meslier. Leeds kicking from this. I think it's is it the Norman Understand? What was the South Stand now? Kicking towards the Koch. So let's hope we can have a bit more of a stable performance this this second half. Ah! Oh, it's hard. It's a hard watch, is this? I can tell you. Good God, it always is. Every week, there's nothing straightforward. Bit more support from the Leeds faithful at home compared with what was going on the other night against Leicester. Greenwood on the ball. It's just down on the Leeds right, but it's found its way all the way back to Cooper now. Struijk on the left. Plays it infield to Roca. Struijk again, Roca again, and it's a 1-2, and it's back to Cooper. Cooper plays a cross field ball on the floor to Koch. Koch plays it forward, and it's cut out, and Robles is running at us, and it's a calamity in the back four at the moment. It just seems like as soon as they pick that ball up, we don't know what we're doing. We just seem to literally fall apart. Honestly, it is mind-blowing just how bad we are at the minute in the back. I don't know what's going on. It's not great. So apparently I've had 9 real-time viewers. I can't see that. I can't see how many people are viewing it. Sometimes the YouTube counter takes a little while to count or show me if there's anybody watching. So if that is you and you're enjoying the commentary or enjoying the channel, drop a little message, say hi. That's always nice. Because to me at the moment it looks like nil. But I'm looking at at this other app that I have. It's a studio app. Sinisterra on the edge of the 18-yard box plays a cracking ball into Aaronson. Aaronson tries to clip it to the back post. It's gone over. Oh! He had the keeper beat, and Jesse's pulling his hair out. It's a really bad ball back from the Fulham midfield. Sinisterra, I don't know. He's not moving very well. He had the ball there, plenty of room for him to run into, but he saw the run from Aaronson. Just tries to clip the ball around and bend one into the top corner, but it just floats over the top of the Fulham goal. Long ball from Fulham. It's gone down past Struijk. Wilson's struggling with Struijk, and Wilson just keeps backing in and backing in and backing in, and goes to ground. And Struijk's got his arms in the air, rightly so, making it clear to the ref he's not pulling on his shirt. It's just Wilson is either lost the strength battle or he's lost his balance. Good play from Struijk there, just to hold him up, stop him from causing us any more trouble than we already have had this game so far. Some scary moments if you're just joining us. Leeds have had some really non-existent stroke shocking defensive moments, and Mitrović is offside, thankfully. Cooper on the ball. It's a short free kick. Struijk. Aaronson chasing down the ball again. Reid and Wilson interchanging play down the right hand side. Reid carries on, gallops on, crosses the ball in. It's a lovely cross, but there's nobody there for Fulham and nobody there for Leeds United other than Meslier. I mean, it was a good ball. There's nobody there. Nobody there, and he was fast running out of options. Really, he had no real choice. He played a lovely ball into the middle of our box. Aaronson, Sinisterra, one touch onto Harrison. Harrison plays it over first time. It's off Rodrigo's left peg, and it's gone straight into the crowd. Leeds opening Fulham up at the back quite easily now. It's nice 1-2 touch football, and you know they seem to be getting it together a little bit better going forward. I think the passing accuracy is probably increasing and improving. We're going to have a look at some stats in a minute or two. Leeds 8 attempts, 4 attempts for Fulham, 2 on target for Leeds, 3 on target for Fulham. So they're much more clinical in front of goal than what we are. Is the takeaway from that? The Willian. Harrison, Struijk, Cooper, back to Meslier. Meslier kicks the ball up, it goes loops high into the air. Struijk misses it as it on its way down. Aaronson's on it. Sinisterra picks it up, plays it back to Cooper, who's the only man in space that he can play it to, really. Meslier thumps the ball straight down the middle of the park towards Rodrigo. Harrison. He's brought down and clipped on the ankle. Anthony Taylor's waving it. He's not even entertaining it. He just shook his head and carried on. Fulham have picked up the ball and they're going down the Leeds left side again, or down there. They go down their right side. And Andreas has played a ball, and it was intended for Willian, but it was nowhere near. It's gone out for a Leeds throw in. Some really sloppy play out there today. Harrison, I think that is, plays a long ball, but there's nobody there. Sinisterra tries to pick it up, but it's just away, just eludes him. Wilson and Struijk contesting a ball there, and it's gone out for, I think, a Fulham throw-in. Jesse's got a few words to say about that. Oh, it's Leeds throw-in. Cooper picks it up. Over to Koch. Koch over to Ayling. Ayling on the right. Aaronson, I think they loses possession. And Greenwood's there trying to help out. Pereira. Reid. Cordova-Reid, apparently, that's how we say it. Cordova-Reid, number 14. For Fulham. Willian and Robinson, a bit of interchanging play down the left hand side there, but it's going back and forth. It's not penetrating Leeds too much. It's just quite stagnant from Fulham. They're looking for runners, looking for movement a little bit further infield, but there's nothing there at the minute. They're looking a bit stagnant. Aaronson, and he's taken down. That must be a free kick to Leeds, and the referee's just let it go. Pereira, oh God, dearie me. Reid on the ball, plays it down to the right hand side again, and there's another bit of a Fulham interchanging play. Jesse's getting crossed down there. He's got the ball in his hand. He's up and down his technical area. He's still got the ball. Reid has to come over and literally prise it out of Jesse's hands. What can you say? He's a passionate guy. He's a passionate guy. Ted Lasso of England. I mean, I didn't know who Ted Lasso was because I don't have Apple TV. I don't own any Apple products, but I had to Google that one to see who is it, what is it, and I don't spend much time watching TV these days anyway. Cooper under a bit of pressure from Mitrović. Struijk back to Meslier. There's a little triangulation in play going on. Melier's not interested, pumps it up the pitch. Picked up by Harrison. Sinisterra, and that is a foul. It's a push in the back on Sinisterra and Cordova-Reid, and it's taken quickly. And it's a cracking pass out, and Ayling's come rushing in on it. And he just smashes it one, but it's just on the outside of the... smashes it with his left peg, and it's just wide. It's just wide. He should have done a lot better, Ayling, there. Oh, there's a terrible error by the Fulham keeper, and Rodrigo and the keeper. He's played it out. As the keeper there, and the defender wasn't expecting it. Rodrigo just comes nipping in, and ball goes loose back to the 18-yard box. There's a 50-50 challenge between Rodrigo and the Fulham keeper, and both teams having communication problems, I think, today. Roca picks it up in the middle of the park, turns away nicely from Reid, passes it to Aaronson, Aaronson to Sinisterra, down the left hand side. Sinisterra now, a bit of trickery, plays it a back heel to Aaronson. Roca again, Ayling on the edge of the box. Aaronson smashes it, but it's blocked by Reid, I think, and there's an offside. I think it's against... Is that Roca or Koch? It's there. Come on, Leeds. Hey, hang on a minute. Are we still streaming here? Oh, yeah. Yo, bro, I've still got no viewers. Yay! Bit of a knocker around there with Aaronson, and Aaronson has given away a free kick to Fulham, and it's played over to the right, put over Reid, picked up by Sinisterra to Struijk again. Struijk having a monster game for us on the left hand side. He's obviously doing his best. He's playing in a bit more of an advanced position at the moment. Is Struijk. I'll be back in a minute. Laundry's here. Yay! Thank God. Yeah. Right, back we are. Sorry about that. Sunday night is the laundry night. If I don't get my laundry back, got no uniform for tomorrow. The Leeds fans trying to pick up the volume a little bit. It looks like a full house at Ellen Road again. Pick it over Reid, and there's a ball gone out again for another Fulham throw-in. It's taken infield to Cordova-Reid. Cooper is across to intercept it, and he knocks it out for a Fulham throw-in. And we all know what they're going to try and do here. Oh God. Mitrović picks it up. It's a really sloppy attempt at an interception from I think Koch. Some really dodgy defending again. Luckily Leeds managed to clean it up. There's a terrible foul there, and I think it's Avir, is it? Jesse's gone. Jesse's lost his mind. Robinson's just clattered one of our players. I'm just trying to see who it is. It's Greenwood. Yeah, he's gone. Greenwood was definitely first to the ball, but he's got a bit of a knock on the head, I think. He's gone down. Robinson's got a yellow card for that one. Struijk. Some good movement from Leeds here going forward. Aaronson picks it up. Greenwood has a smack. It's straight down the keeper's throat. A really good run there from the Leeds front line. A lot of movement going across the pitch. Managed to find a bit of space, and Greenwood has a smack down straight down the keeper's throat. Low and not enough power on it, but we're getting news now. Summerville and Bamford are coming on in a moment. We're just trying to figure out who the departing players are. Summerville's ready. Bamford is ready. Bamford's just putting his shirt on now. Words of encouragement from Jesse. And on it goes his number 9 shirt. Wilson's come off for Fulham as well. There's another change for Fulham by the look of it. A lot happening at the moment. I'm trying to keep track of this. Rodrigo's going off for Bamford, I think. And I think it's Roca going off for Summerville. Summerville apparently had a very good game against Leicester. He had a decent few minutes against Arsenal, and I think Sinisterra is Sinisterra off? Yeah, Sinisterra's off for Rodrigo. Bamford is on for Summerville. That's the actual official substitution there. So we're just going to get news of the Fulham substitution in a moment, I think. Yeah, Wilson is off for Cabano. Cabano's come on for Fulham. It's the Fulham number. I think he's wearing the number 7 for Fulham there. Koch is defending at the moment. He plays it straight off the Fulham, chasing Fulham player Pereira, and it goes for a Leeds throw in. Apparently Bamford is stuck on 99 league goals as well by the look of it, or by the sound of it. Summerville at speed. He's going at the Fulham back 4. They don't know what to do with him. Fast player, and there's a foul. Roca on Andreas. Andreas picks himself up, has a little limp around, makes sure that the referee can see it. The referee has pulled the play back. It's a free kick just in the Fulham half by the halfway line. .65 minutes and 20 on the clock, in case you're wondering. And it's a wasted ball forward by Fulham. It's found its way straight through to Meslier, who bowls it straight back out for Koch to Greenwood. Greenwood steps inside, still got the ball. Greenwood back to Koch, who thumps it forward. Bamford trying to challenge for it, loses a challenge, and that's really, really good play from Roca. A lovely pass from Roca. He's put Bamford in. Bamford straight at the keeper. Aaronson, the ball is all over the place. It's come back down for Aaronson. Bamford has another header. It's up in the air. It's all over the place just outside the Fulham 18-yard box. And a chance has gone begging there for Patrick Bamford. Meanwhile, the ball's broken forward and Koch's going to pick that one up, covers it for and plays it back to Meslier, who plays it back out for Ayling. Ayling to Greenwood. Greenwood again. I mean, what does it take for this guy to get a goal? I think it's like anything else, isn't it? Once he gets one and he picks his head up and gets a bit of confidence back in his game, he's going to be all right. But he just tries to roll it past the keeper, who's out and on his toes, and the keeper just saves it, and the ball just goes away, gets away from Patrick Bamford. And you're just wishing, because he gets a lot of stick, does Bamford, online. He gets a lot of stick from the Warriors, doesn't he? I just hope that he can nick one for us today. If he can nick us a winner, he'll we'll just say he'll seal his place in the Hall of Fame, won't he? 100 league goals for Leeds United if he gets one today, I think. I mean, is that right? I thought he'd probably be way past that by now, but... Reid on the right side for Fulham. Again, attacking the Leeds left side, and Struijk is looking a little bit laboured, trying to get back to cover. The Fulham player has gone down. He's hurt himself, and he's making out that he's been smacked. Struijk's caught him on his ankle, and I think he probably has just clipped him on the back of his Achilles there, as Struijk, but he doesn't really feel it. No, he hasn't. He's not touched him. There's a bit of a conversation going on between the linesman and the ref and the cop. Andreas gets ready to take this free kick for Fulham. The big guns up for Fulham, and are they gonna stick one past Meslier again? And it's a floated ball, and Mitrović smashes it with his head over the Leeds bar, and it's a total escape. Because honestly, I mean, you might as well just give Mitrović a free run in and just say to him, "Here you go." All you got to do is get it on target, Mitrović. Just knock it in the back of the net. I mean, there's literally nobody's following his run. Nobody's trying to block him. Nobody's trying to cut him back. Nobody's trying to stop him jumping. Nothing. He's just got the free reign of the 18-yard box there, Mitrović. It's a total disgrace. You know. Summerville picks up the ball, plays it nicely. He's ongoing, and he's running straight through the middle of the Fulham midfield, who have no answer for him other than to pull his shirt, drag him down, and Leeds finally win a free kick. Cheers of irony ring around Elland Road. Yeah, that's a cracking run from Summerville. Picks up the ball there deep in the Leeds half, and makes it halfway into the Fulham half. And it's more or less dead centre of the Fulham goal. It's a bit far for a direct smack. I think it's probably about 40 odd yards at least. Aaronson and Greenwood have stood over it. Aaronson's got his hands up in the air. He's indicating some sort of plan. Cooper's telling Aaronson where he wants the ball put in. Aaronson again got his hands in the air, and they've tried to play something off the training park, and Aaronson played it at pace and given Summerville absolutely no chance of collecting that ball and doing anything with it at all. It's gone out for a Fulham goal kick, and you couldn't make it up, to be honest with you. It's so frustrating to watch when they do stuff like that. All that time and effort, and you think they've put some time in there thinking about this, and they managed, comes to the match day and they cock it up. Cavado gets stopped by Leeds. He's brought down claiming a foul. Aaronson gets dispossessed, and Fulham pick up the ball again. Aaronson makes another good challenge, but then there's another dodgy challenge from Aaronson. Looks like you might have just clipped the Fulham number 7 there on the legs. He ain't gone down, and he's not complained. And the ball's gone over to Meslier's thumped it up the pitch. It's gone out, I think, for a throw-in. Fulham throw-in, and the Leeds faithful are expecting a winner. Make no mistake, if we lose this game, even a draw for Leeds United is not good enough. And it's a great ball in from Reid. Aaronson on the half, Mitrović on the half turn, and it's just rolled wide of Meslier's net. It's held up, Mitrović, I think, there by Ayling just to shepherd him and stop that ball from going anywhere near Koch. Meslier's goal. Koch and Ayling there doing a good job of stopping Mitrović. Willian plays it out wide. Pereira, and it's another unmarked player in the 6-yard box for Fulham, and he just thumps it. It's Cordova-Reid with a smart header 7 yards out. He just nods it down into Meslier's far post, and you've never seen defending like it at Leeds United. It is absolutely atrocious. Jesse Marsh is looking away in absolute disgust, and he can't believe that Fulham have taken the lead in this match. It's a lovely corner in, and it's made its way back out. Willian plays a lovely ball back out to the corner taker. It's whipped in with a little bit of pace. Struijk is nowhere near him. Cooper's nowhere near. Cooper's trying to stick with his man, I think, and Struijk should have picked him up, but instead he's come away from it, from that front post. The Fulham fans are reminding Jesse Marsh that he's getting sacked in the morning. singing at the top of their voices, not far away from the dugout. I think it looks like they might have chucked him down in the... Where have they chucked him? I mean, Jesse, you know... Leeds are falling apart again is the chant from the Fulham faithful. And the Leeds fans are biting the nails. And they're in absolute distraught. Because we've had enough chances. But you see, the thing is as well is, while we've scuffed our chances, Fulham have been, like I said, they've been more clinical than us in front of goal. And it just seems, I mean, you can sit there and talk about luck all day long. Oh, we're unlucky this, unlucky that. You got to create your own luck. You're creating all those chances. You got to finish. You've got to finish, or finish on a higher percentage. Leeds are now 4% to win, 22% for the draw, 74% for the Fulham win. It's a lovely ball. Summerville picks up the ball, plays it wide. Klich. 77 minutes now for Leeds United. 13 minutes left for us to try and rescue something out of this game. Can we get at least one goal? Can we get 2 goals? You got to keep dreaming, haven't you? Klich. Ayling to Summerville. Plays it too fast for Summerville. No way he's going to get there. Rescue that ball from Ayling. Plays it with a bit too much pace. And 77 minutes 40 seconds on the clock, and the crowd have gone absolutely silent at Elland Road. They are not happy at Elland Road, and there's a few of us around the world not happy with what we're seeing. Another Leeds United defeat, and it's even worse that it's at home against a mediocre Fulham team who we were expected to beat at home. According to the odds, we were expected to beat them. Jesse needs to get off his arse and get into his technical area and start barking some encouragement and orders at these players, because at the moment he's sat down, he's looking a bit defeated, is Jesse. I don't think it's been tight. I think to be honest, on balance, I think Fulham are deserving of this win. Leeds have had a couple of chances, they've squandered them, but Fulham's chances have been way so clear cut that first half. I mean, that's my opinion. You might see it you might be watching it on the replay. Summerville again in the middle of the park. I think I'd be inclined to play him a bit further forward, to be honest with you, because at the minute Bamford seems a bit isolated. Needs to be a little bit more interchanging play between and supporting play from the midfield for Bamford, a bit quicker. We'll go and read a few Facebook comments out while this is all going on. I don't think there's anyone watching anyway. A cracking ball from Ayling over, and Bamford has been dispossessed on his head. A really, really good cross, and he's just out-muscled by the Fulham defender there. It's Roca taking a free kick from the Leeds left-hand side. Corner kick from the Leeds left-hand side. Comes out to Ayling. Ayling on the half volley. Smashes it. It's blocked by the Fulham player and it's kicked out. Punted up the pitch. "80 minutes now. Roca, Ayling, Harrison plays a smart ball into Koch. Cooper smashes it, but it's a defender's shot. I mean, what's Cooper doing on the edge of the Fulham 18-yard box? He needs to get back there and stop this lot from scoring again, because there's no doubt about it. If they get a little run at us, we're going to be in some. We're not going to catch them. Right, here we go. Leeds United supporters group. Let's have a read at some of your stuff. Better second half. Hopefully we can snatch 3 points, says Mark Butterworth. Come on, Leeds. 40 comments and replies to that one. I'll read a couple of the comments and replies on this one. Bye-bye manager, time to go, says Hugh Maddock in response to that. And Fulham have come down the right hand side charging, and Koch has just clattered into Reid again. Reid is on picking himself up gingerly again. Not now. Border to blame, says Phil Pegg. That went well, MOT. Bye with a gravestone, says Douglas Walsh. Getting no out of this. Terrible defending, says Dave and Sue Green. It's a throw-in for Fulham, incidentally. And it's right by the Leeds corner flag. On the right-hand side. A missile has been thrown at the Fulham player from somebody in the West Stand. The stewards are going over to investigate and see who it was. There's a bit of discontent happening at Ellen Road. Can someone tell me what Bamford is doing? And Willian has just scored for Fulham. It's 3-1. They've taken the throw in. They've gone wriggling along the line, along the corner line. And Jesse Marsh just doesn't know what to do. The Leeds defence have gone to sleep again. Marsh with his hands in his jean pockets. He's sack him if you want. Nobody's getting points with this squad. Mitrović has played. The three of them have got sucked into Mitrović. Aaronson Reid's come round the back. He's picked up a little back flick. He's gone straight across the goal. Played it straight back into Willian's path. And I mean, Koch couldn't have taken him down there. It's Marsh has to go. Simple as. Marsh has his days numbered at Leeds manager. Get behind him. He knows what he's doing. Clueless. Fuck Jesse and Orta. Get out of the club. It's a long time coming. Incompetent. Lots of play in midfield and no firepower. Disaster at set pieces. And the Fulham bench is cheering. And 84 minutes, and the game is beyond us now, I think. And I don't believe what I'm hearing. It looks like he's putting Gelhardt on. I feel sorry for Jesse Marsh. He saved us last season from the brink of Bielsa ball, which was, it had done us all right, but a lot of injuries meant that a lot of players ended up spending more time in the. Oh God, here we go again. Fulham are pushing for a fourth, and Summerville has come to the rescue in the Leeds penalty area against Cabano and managed to get the ball out for a corner ball for Fulham, and that's not what you want to be hearing. That Fulham have got a corner ball, another set piece against us. Sack the board, says Travis Marsh. Jesse Marsh, we played a lot of upset Leeds fans here. A lot of upset Leeds fans on the Leeds United supporters group on Facebook. If you ever watch that group, it's
Willian has just scored for Fulham. It's 3-1.
they've taken the corner ball, and the player at the back post, I think it's one of the Fulham defenders, has miscontrolled it, and he should have finished. Fulham should, I said this before. I felt a lot. I've said it. Fulham were deserving of a win at half time. Oh, for Christ's sake! The Leeds defence looking like they've just given up. To be honest with you, Summerville, Harrison plays a little cross in, and there's nobody there for him. It just looks like we look a very defeated, very deflated team at the moment, and it's very, very it's just heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Bamford has a chance, 1 inch off Patrick Bamford's boot, and he'd have scored then, but it was offside anyway, so doesn't matter. Really lovely whipped in ball from Ayling, but Patrick started his run far too early. I think Jesse Marsh is going to be picking up his P45 after this. Looking at the but it's not just Jesse Marsh, it's the board who are under a lot of criticism here from the Apparently, Aston Villa, who sacked Stevie J the other day, are now cruising against Brentford 4-0. Harrison tries to play a cross in, but it's deflected out by Cordova-Reid, and it goes for a Leeds United corner ball. The fans starting to leave. That the TV are making a big deal of that. That's nothing normal on 89 minutes. It's not out of the ordinary. People try and get out and beat the traffic, but people leave early, especially if you're losing. Fulham are making a couple of changes, are they? Sounds like Fulham might be making a change or two here. And Mitrović thumps the ball over, and it's cut out by Robin Koch. Mitrović gets brought down yet again. Ayling on the ball. He's just past the halfway line. Roca into Summerville. Klich tries to play the ball, but it's cut out by Cardano. Klich is now trying to chase back and help out the defence. There's only 2 players back against Cardano. Cooper tries to quote unquote get out of the way. Cardano's rolling around and trying to get get the free kick, but he ain't getting that out of the referee. The referee, I think, has had a blinding game today for once. He's let the game continue, and and Summerville's in. It's 3-2 to Leeds United, and they've nicked one through the middle of Fulham, and they've not had any answer for Summerville all day long. And there's still hope for Leeds United in this match with 3 minutes injury time. Bamford's running offside yet again. He stays back onside, thankfully. And it's a lovely little ball from, I think, is it Gelhardt? It is. It's a VAR check on it. I can't see anything wrong with it, but we're going to find out in a moment what the VAR says. The goal counts. He's onside by a margin of a wrist, I think. Come on, Leeds! Come on! Reid and Mitrović are coming off for Fulham. There's 2 Fulham subs coming on. It's going to add hopefully another minute to this game, and now it's literally throw everything at them. Everything at them. We've got to try and get a goal, get a point, at least get a point out of this game. We should be getting 3 out of this set of scumbags, but you know, getting a point out of this lot. Mitrović is taking his time coming off the pitch. Vinicius has come on for him. And now it's going to be, make no mistake, 100% charge at Fulham to try and nick 1 goal in what should be less than a minute. But I think Anthony Taylor's going to add another minute or 2 on because of the substitutions that have just happened. The Fulham just kicking the ball up in the air down to the corner post, and Vinicius has kept it in, and he's trying to it's a real tussle down there in the Leeds corner flag. Oh God, and Fulham have picked it up. It comes across to Canado. He's just got away from him. He jinks and he turns, and it's gone to the other corner flag. And it's being given as a Fulham throw, and Fulham are trying to, you know, they're trying. The Cordova-Reid takes a throw in. Fulham are really, really hammering the clock down now, and it looks like it's gone out for a corner ball. And Summerville's not happy about it, says it should be a goal kick. And I do apologise, it's 3-2 to Fulham, should I say. And Fulham are just going to try and keep that ball down there. And Gelhardt's over there. Gelhardt's just he's just gone steaming through the Fulham time wasters down in the Leeds corner flag. And the Elland Road faithful are not happy about that. The game has ended with the 3 whistles from the referee, and Jesse Marsh is a man who's taken another step to the end of the plank, I'm afraid. He's if he survives today, you know, a lot of the fans have stayed back. They're clapping Jesse Marsh. Jesse's giving them a clap back. It's looking like I wouldn't be surprised if we get an announcement out after this game, shortly after, a day or two after. I think he's probably been told that, you know, you get the win out of this lot, you'll be all right for another 3 games, etc. But he's going around the pitch, Jesse Marsh. I think is he going around the pitch? Leeds United 2, Fulham 3. Some of the players have stopped on to applaud the crowd. A lot of the crowd have stayed behind. It's a split team, split club, split fan base, and a lot of, you know, a lot of them have gone. I'd say probably about 35-40% remain, and a lot of abuse being hurled, and a lot of upset fans. A lot of upset fans at Ellen Road this afternoon. Just to give you a statistic, that Fulham have now won more matches this season than they did in the previous season that they were in the Premier League, and we're only a third of the way through. So I mean, this is a team that's scoring goals and defending well. We're doing the exact opposite. We're leaking goals left, right and centre, and we're not scoring, and we're not scoring enough, and all the niceties and all the rest of it, you've got to think, well, what's more important, the performance or the points? And I couldn't care less. I could care less if you did what Forest did yesterday after they scored that goal, or did what Forest did and park 11 players behind the ball, stop them from playing and just try and nick one on the counter. And we've played well. We've taken the lead, and we've not defended it. We can't defend a lead. 6 minutes after scoring, Mitrović gets his goal. It was Gelhardt who slipped that little ball through for Summerville. Why that guy is not getting more game time, I don't know. Possession, Leeds 58%, 42 for Fulham. Shots 14 for Leeds, 11 for Fulham. Leeds 5 on target, Fulham 5 on target. 471 passes for Leeds, 374 for successful passes. Corners 3-6 for Fulham. Fouls 12 Leeds, 8 Fulham. Yellow card 1 apiece. It's alright having all those lovely statistics, and we've outplayed them, we've outpassed them and all the rest of it, but we've done that to so many teams now during this campaign, and we are 18th in the table, tied on 9 points with Fulham and Wolves. West Ham are now on 11, tied with Leicester. Southampton, Villa on 12, Bournemouth 13. Fulham leap Liverpool and go up to 18 points, and with Newcastle 18, Man United 20, 21 Chelsea, 23 Spurs, 26 City, 28 Arsenal. I mean, Man City's goal difference is just frightening, isn't it? 20-25. Mitrović, 1 goal, 3 shots, 1 on target, 34 touches of the ball, touches in the opponent's box 6. I think that's clinical, isn't it? Bobby der Cordova-Reid, 1-1-1 for him. Leeds play Liverpool on the 29th of October. Away at Anfield. Bournemouth at home 5th of November. Next two fixtures. Fulham 29th of October, it's Everton, and then Manchester City and Manchester United for them after that. 5th and 13th of November respectively, going into the Christmas run-up. I mean, whatever that looks like, thanks to the World Cup, as the rain continues to pour down at Elland Road. I can only think that it is going to have to be goodbye to Jesse, I think. And do we need another approach? Do we need a new manager? Are we going to be like the Tory party and bring back Bielsa? Can we afford Bielsa? He's probably the only person gets paid more than the Prime Minister, I think, in the UK at the moment, yeah? Yeah. Very, very sad. It's a very sad ending. I can't say any more than I've said. I think it's so disheartening to watch a team that you would expect that we've been odds on to win that game, and we were ahead and then we've let it slip yet again. Slack to non-existent defending has cost us, and I was saying that all through the first half, that we just don't even look like we have a defence. It's as if we've just not even bothered to defend, and getting back and stopping a Fulham team who's pretty decent on the counter attack by the look of it. Thankfully, they didn't have enough skill to finish. They could have finished us off in that first half. It could have been 3 or 4-1. Look back on the highlights, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's absolutely soul destroying to watch what we've just watched there at Elland Road, and I can't say that would I be pleased to see Jesse Marsh go? No, I don't think sacking the manager is the right move. I don't think we're going to get anybody any better at this point in the season. And I also don't think that things are going to get any easier for us. I think it's going to be a long, tough season. And other teams, I think, they've yet to get their bad run of results. All right, maybe we're just having a bad run of results, and maybe we're just having a bad bit of luck. But I mean, you could talk all about luck and all the rest of it, but that defending today, for Christ's sake, what an absolute joke, total joke. Well, I don't think I've had anyone with me today, but if you did catch up on, or if you did decide to watch it on catch up and you enjoyed it, I hope so. And maybe I'll see you in the next one. Dare I do a Leeds live? Dare I do another watch along when we play Liverpool after watching that? Chat, let me know in the comments if you think I should do a Liverpool one. I can't put a vote out just yet. It's a new channel. I haven't done much with it. It's just for a bit of fun. It's just to try and meet like-minded people. But it's a desperate situation, I think, for Jesse Marsh. He's got to be working on these things on the training ground and trying to do something about the defensive qualities of these players that we have, the midfielders, the defenders. What are we doing? Yeah. Very, very saddening. Very saddening day to be a Leeds United fan. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I will reply. I look forward to. I might not get one comment, but if I do, I'll be happy. Take care, and you never know. I might see you next time.